Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. The Solana chart, is in a small pullback now that we have started the weekend. I don't expect any wild movements. The market formed yesterday one more high. There was one more push higher, which was sort of in line with the expectations. And now the wave count appears very full to have completed potentially a larger degree third wave. So we have a three-wave move up from the April low. I already shared in our membership area earlier today this updated count. Previously, I considered this a potential five-wave move. It could still be one, but it does look more now with that extension to the upside more again like a more extended diagonal as I'm tracking it. For example, for SUI, which is I think an impulse though, how I'm tracking it for Ethereum and also Bitcoin. So it kind of made sense to align these wave counts. Overall, situation hasn't changed though. The support area remains where it is between $106 and $129.80 because any pullback could be a wave 4 that's deep in a diagonal, with one more high in wave 5, or a B wave. So they are not targets, they're simply support, which means as long as the $106 level is holding, the overall focus could be on higher prices on the Solana chart. As I said, it does look more like a three-wave move, but it does look like a three-wave move in a diagonal. So another 4-5 pattern would be needed to complete a proper five-wave move in a diagonal. As I said, it could be 5 waves already, so we have a support area to cover that scenario anyway. Yeah, I simply wanna put out the possibility that we might see one more 4-5 pattern. The reason is it's more aligned with Bitcoin, and also the internal projections suggest that. Now, that being said, the question is, has this fourth wave pullback already started? At the moment, the move down from the high is just too small to confirm that. I think we could be close to starting that fourth wave. I'm talking about circle wave 4 here. But it is too small. I mean, that move down is not even as significant as the previous ones here, and they have only formed three-wave pullbacks. So yeah, it's too small. I would at least need to see a break below the last swing low that formed at $145.50. And also, you see that red line here. I mean, it might be the neckline of a head and shoulders pattern. So what might happen is that this is a left shoulder. This might be a head, not the head shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder, and then we do this. That would be a possibility. Please therefore pay attention to the $145.40 level or $145.50 level and the topping structure here. If we get another high in what would be circle wave 3, I would simply see it as an extension in circle wave 3. That might happen, even though the wave count in circle wave 3 is already full. But if we get another high, then the $163.50 level would be the next upside level to watch. That would be our next upside target. That's the 100% extension, and it would be an ideal target for that move up. That's typically what we're watching for in a third wave when we're dealing with an ABC structure in a third wave. That the C wave gets to the 100% extension. It's not an absolute must, but I'm putting it out there because it is just the next resistance level. 163.50, and above that, if I zoom out a little bit, above that, we've got the next level of our larger resistance area at $167.50. So what does that mean? That means on the weekend, I mean, we might just see some consolidation here, and then maybe another attempt to rally higher for one more high. But if we get a decisive break, and I'm not talking about a wick, I'm talking about a decisive break below $145.50, I think probabilities are increasing that a top of sorts has formed. That might be wave A or wave 3. And then we'll take a look at the structure. If it's a corrective pullback, that would confirm the bullish view. And my preferred interpretation would be the yellow count, so that's the wave 4. Okay, so don't expect necessarily a very, very deep pullback. And then we can watch, for example, the previous swing lows for support around $134. Maybe even here, but that would be deep for a fourth. That's the area around $123. So I'd say if it's a fourth wave, we might test maybe the 38.2 retracement here or so. Yeah. I'll keep you updated about that. As we get more price data in, I will obviously keep you updated. If you want the latest updates, consider our gold membership. As I said, I already shared this updated chart here earlier today. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.